Today on My Left Frying Pan, I'm celebrating Valentine's Day with my honey. We have this thing, Scott and I, that we don't give each other presents on birthdays, Christmas, and all that kind of stuff. We have experiences. But the one exception is on Valentine's Day because we don't go out for dinner to have an experience because it's too crowded. And it's busy and it's expensive. And you know what? I just say, I'll cook dinner and then he brings me flowers and chocolates. And I think that's a really good thing. But then I thought, okay, well, this is, we've been doing this for like 20 some odd years. So let's change it up this year. And I thought I would ask him to make me dinner and I would bring him flowers and chocolates, which would actually, sort of be for me too. Anyway, but then I thought, oh my gosh, I could get Auntie Hack to teach him how to make something fantastic, instead of, he always makes me stir fry. And I got thinking about Auntie Hack and him. No! No! Are you an idiot? And then I thought, no, that is never going to work. So we'll just leave it as, as we always do it, that I make the dinner and hopefully he'll show up with flowers and chocolates. So we're going to make something out of healthy starts here. I have this really great recipe called braised chicken with savory and dried cherries. Honey, what are you doing here? I haven't even started dinner.
It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah?
Well, I thought we'd change it up this year and I'd help you make dinner.
Get out of town. Really?
You get out of town.
Oh, no. Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay, hold the phone. If this means that I'm not getting any flowers and chocolate, forget about it.
Ah, you've little faith.
He always sort of talks in riddles. I really never know what the heck he's talking about most days. Anyway, so I'm going to make this we're going to make braised chicken with savory and dried cherries because it's... Oh, and red roses. Honey, I love you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking.
Okay. You look so scared. Okay. All right, the first thing it says, this is a really good book. It says mince the garlic.
You wrote it.
I know. Oh, it's a genius book. Mince garlic and mince the shallots and set them aside, and I hate doing that.
So my guess is I'm doing it.
Yay, you're so smart. Okay, good. And okay, so you've seen me do garlic a million times, okay?
Let me see you
so
do it again.
You just cut the end off,
Yep.
and then you get all your aggression out and you smash it.
Do I
and
peel
then
it?
and then the peel pops off.
Okay.
Okay? He's only seen me do this like a million times.
Yeah.
But I obviously now know that you don't pay any attention to me.
Yes, I do.
Okay, now it calls for 4 cloves of garlic. How many cloves do you think that's equivalent to? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Shut up! It is not. You will kill us if this is 1. Okay, so you take the little bad part off. I think this is almost like worth 3, so you only have to do 1 more. Okay. So 4 shallots, mince the garlic.
What do I do with these?
You mince them. Take off the peel. It's like an onion, right?
Okay.
A shallot is like a cross between an onion and dice it.
Okay.
Okay. Wash your hands, and I'm gonna go put my flowers in water because that's important. Oh, you're so careful.
Oh, this looks nasty.
Yeah, that's good. That's gross. Throw it
That's
out.
gross?
That's a gross one.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Is that enough?
No, that's way too much. Okay, because one of those is 3.
Okay.
And then that's 4. So we won't use this one. I'll chop it up and put it in the freezer.
Now, can I cut this a little more?
Yeah, you got to dice it.
Oh.
So, and dice it on a flat surface. Oh, that was the knife. Always dice on a flat. I love you. Yeah, you can do that. And then, but you're going to then smash it up even smaller. That's a good idea.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
I can see you going no.
No. So I just have a little comment, is that I had this idea that Auntie Hack would teach you how to cook. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really...
That would have gone well.
I'm really glad I rethought
This
that.
isn't even going well.
Yeah, no, I think it's going pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you keep doing that, and I'm going to finish my flowers. So while Scott is dicing for...
Meanwhile, back at the farm.
Takes him 30 minutes.
How many shallots do we need?
4! That's why I gave you 4. He asked me how many shallots. 4 shallots, okay? So I'm going to mix the spices together while he does that. I should have given him this job because it's really easy. But anyway, so you need savory, okay? So savory, if you don't have any, rush out to the store and buy it. You cannot find a substitute. So there's savory. And then there's red pepper flakes. There's allspice, I think. Yes, it's allspice. Oh, I love allspice. And then there's freshly cracked pepper, okay? And that all goes into the spice mixture, okay? That was easy. That was Scott-proof. Okay, now what do we do? I'm so confused.
I can hear you.
I have to go get apple juice, balsamic vinegar, and ribena, okay? So let's see how the shallots are going. Okay, so it calls for a half a cup of natural apple juice. That's the cloudy one, and it'll say somewhere on the label natural or not from concentrate unsweetened. That's the kind of apple juice you want to use. And you want to pour in a half a cup. So I'm eyeballing it a half a cup. Meanwhile, back at the shallots.
Back at the shallot ranch, things are going quite well. How long is this recipe supposed to take?
So Scott brings up a really interesting point. This recipe should take maybe all of like 15, 20 minutes. So anyway, it's a good thing we're fast forwarding through a whole bunch of it. Okay, and then it calls for 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. I can't find the measuring thing, so we're gonna eyeball it. Never do this, I'm a trained professional. You know what, I gotta find a measuring spoon. Okay, I think there's some in the dishwasher.
Let me know when you want to check this out.
Okay, I'm coming to check it out. Oh, that's really good. Okay. 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 He did it. It took 4 hours. All right, so honey, I got that out of the dishwasher. Do you want to wash those for me with some soap?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
The shallots, garlic, everything's okay there?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes. All right. You're getting a C+. Okay, I'm just going to put my roses, I want to get rid of this plant. Wet. Okay, so after they're dry, measure out 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And here's a little tip for balsamic. You want to see one that either has 4 little leaves on it, or it says aged or something, because it's going to be richer. And take that off and measure 2 tablespoons and put it into that apple juice, okay?
Who?
You.
Oh.
No, the other guy that is running around here. Okay, hang on. I'm just busy for a minute. Just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, what are these? Oh, I can't even get this open. Oh, okay. So measure 2 tablespoons of that.
Is this an important job?
Yes.
Okay, it's done. Okay, so there's still stuff in the, should I lick it?
Sorry, I'm having a moment. Now that's good. Okay, that was 2 tablespoons. And now do 2 tablespoons of ribena.
In the same one?
Yeah, that's a black currant concentrate. If you can't find it, you could use another kind of concentrate. I'm just going to try this. What the heck?
When was the last time this was opened?
About 4 years ago. No.
How many? 2?
I'm awful.
Excuse me.
They're hitting me in the boob.
Two.
Was that 2?
Yeah. No. You watch me do it.
No, I didn't. I turned away. Turned away for 2 seconds because I'm eating a chocolate and he did it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now that we've got everything, it's called mise en place. So you have it all ready. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Now we're gonna get the chicken. I'll get the chicken. I turn the stove on.
That's not bad.
What do you mean?
By itself.
Balsamic and the
Ribena.
Ribena and the balsamic is very good. All right, so now we're gonna brown the chicken, and
do I have any more important jobs?
Yeah, you're gonna do this. You're gonna brown the chicken.
Okay.
Okay. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so you're gonna brown the chicken, And well, change places. Okay. So, what part of brown the chicken?
Okay. Well, does it need juice or
no
oil?
Juice.
Just put it.
Does it need seed juice? Okay. No. Open them up. Open them up.
See?
Okay, so you open up a chicken breast.
Oh, this is good.
And you wash your hands before and after.
I did.
Okay. You know what? We could put a little bit of oil in it.
Well, that's what I asked.
Okay, well, I wasn't listening.
Really?
Okay, so I was making fun of you. So that was a little bit of canola oil. And then we're going to brown those. And when those are browned, we're going to take those off and put them on a clean plate. So while after we get this off this plate, okay, I'm going to wash this plate. And we're going to brown that. You know what? We just want like a kind of a golden, kind of a beige thing going on. You don't want to overcook them. Okay, so...
Why, what's going to happen?
Because then if you overcook them, they get tough. And we're basically braising them in liquid, so it's going to be really tender. Okay, put them on a clean pan. Clean pan. And if you didn't add the oil to begin with, you could add the oil now. It's like between 2 teaspoons and a tablespoon of oil. And you want all those brown bits. That's great. You want all those brown bits there. Okay, now add all the onion. Add the onion and the garlic.
Shallots?
Oh, yeah. Add the shallots and the garlic. Okay, I got to get my book again. I forgot. I haven't made this in ages. Okay, non-wash. Oh, I said wash your hands. Cook it. Okay, remove chicken. Did that. Okay, add oil to the pan. We already did that. Add shallots and saute until they start to turn brown, about 2 minutes, and then add the garlic.
Do I add more oil?
Yeah, but you already added the garlic, so it's okay. Just saute. Add a little bit more garlic.
Oil?
A little bit more oil. Yeah.
Good.
And then yeah, that's good. And then we're going to saute that. And while that's sauteing, I'm going to have another little treat. Then we're going to add the spice mixture. Stir it in. We're going to add the chicken back. And then, okay, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. So when I add this, it's going to kind of, okay, so start scraping while, you want to get all those brown bits out because that's flavor. You smell that? Isn't that awesome? Mmm. And then we're going to add a half a cup of dried cherries. That's about a half a cup. Okay, now bury the chicken underneath there, but don't smush it up too much. Okay, put the rest of the liquid in, and then we're going to cover it with a lid. Okay, that's good. Yeah, and then cover it, and then it cooks for about, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes. It cooks for 30 minutes. No, 30 seconds. It cooks for 20 minutes. I was right from the very get-go. Okay, so in 20 minutes, it's going to be ready. All right, the chicken has been cooking for 20 minutes. Honey, take the lid off and check. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so now you're going to put the lid over there. And now you're going to take the chicken out. We're putting it on a clean plate. And I'm going to cover it with the lid. And then we're going to jack up that liquid and we're going to reduce it down. It's called a reduction. That's going to become kind of like a gravy sauce. And it's absolutely yum-I. Okay, so I'm going to jack up the heat. And give me the lid back there, sweetheart. And good. And then don't use, yeah, right on top, just to keep it warm. Don't use the tongs because it's nonstick. And we'll just move this around and it's going to reduce for about 3 to 5 minutes. Don't touch it anymore. Don't touch it. The kitchen's in a little bit of a disarray, but you can see that this is actually perfect. It's like almost reduced all the way down to the cherries and the shallots and everything. Okay, and so Scott, do you want to get a spoon over there? And we're going to spoon it on top of our fantastic dinner. And didn't I bring you a fork? No, yeah, that was your fork. Okay, good. Here you go. Yeah, okay, so spoon it on. So this recipe actually serves 4, but you know what? That looks so absolutely yum. Oh, that looks fantastic. And then I'll have some too on mine. Just want 1 scoop. Good. Okay, there we go. Well, we'd like to wish all of you a happy Valentine's Day. Do whatever you want. There's no protocol. You can have fun, cook in the kitchen with your significant other, your honey bunny, the man that makes you insane, or you know, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, do you have any parting comments?
Yes, this is what I'll be sporting tonight when the Valentine's really gets going.
I am such a lucky woman. Wishing you peace, love, and fiber. Give us a thumbs up. Go on, that totally, or leave a comment. I don't know. Honey, really? What does it say?
Love child.
Oh my God.